Hi guys, I'm Eto. Welcome back to our channel Board Games Land. Today I will show you a fun little game. It's called Jujuman. I hope I pronounce this right. Jujuman is a print and play roll and write game from the designer Arif Nazi Savi. The game is for 1 to 99 players, so it's an unlimited number of players. There is also a solo mode where you are trying to get the highest score in exactly 36 turns. His previous games are also roll and write, tile laying and card games such as Wombat Combat, Kakaroom, Villa, Merkez and so on. As all roll and write games, you use dice and you use the result of the dice to fill up the tracks, in this case potions, and score most points. There are a lot of ways you can score points. Things that you need to play these games are one sheet of the game, one pen or pencil, and 3 D6 dice, regular dice, green, black and red. So let's go to the table to see how it's played, but before that I would like to say please like and subscribe to our channel. For you it's free, and for us it means a lot to continue to produce this kind of videos in the future. Let's go to the table. So for you to play the game you will need one sheet per player, 3 regular D6 dice, green, red and black, and one pen or marker. One player is rolling the dice and all the players use the result simultaneously. First you will need to fill any potion, then you go to the map, to the forest, and you move there and collect ingredients. How do you fill potion bottles? If you choose one of the dice, you use the result of one of the dice and write the result in the corresponding colors. For example, if you choose this 5, you can put number 5 anywhere on the black track. By the way, you can add up the sum or subtract and use the result. If you choose the black and red dice, the result should be written in the green row. And if you use all of the dice, all the 3 dice, you can put the result anywhere on the rows. There are a couple of rules that you need to follow. The numbers must go in ascending order. You also must pay attention to the golden Sudoku rule. That is that any number can be written only once in the row or the column. I'll give you a little example. Let's say that this is the result of the dice and I choose to add up the red and the black die. So the result is 7 and I must put the result in the green row. You can put it anywhere, but you should pay attention that the maximum number that you can put on the row is 18. So let's say 7 is like middle one and I put it right here. So the number 7 cannot be written in these fields, also on this green row. If let's say I choose this result and subtract them, 5 minus 2 is 3, and I use it to write on the one of the red tracks. So let's say here. You can also put the number 0 in any of the row. For you to get the 0 you must subtract and get to 0, and the Sudoku rule does not apply for this number. As I said at the beginning, you first must fill one of the potions and then to move to at the forest map. The movement is indicated by the result of the dice. More specifically, if you use these 2 dice to write in potion bottles, the leftover dice will be how many fields you will move on the forest map. If you use all the 3 dice, you move only once on the forest. So let's go to the forest track. This is the forest track. After you fill the potions, you move here. At the start of the game, every player choose one tile at the edge of the map and write the number 1 on it. That means that is the first turn of the game. After that, you're moving spaces equal to the unused dice value in a straight line. You can revisit past spaces, but you cannot move backwards on your next turn. So, for example, if I choose this dice to write in potion field, I will use the black 5 to move in a straight line. So I'm going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I end my turn with the number 2. Any ingredient that you pass through, you are getting that ingredient and you mark it on the corresponding track. Let's say I get this feather and I mark it here. Anytime you collect 3 different ingredients, you mark them and you get an extra action, extra turn, plus the bonus on that space. If you cross out a thunder, that means that you are able to cross another ingredient, the lowest ingredient, in case it's a tie and you are choosing which ingredient to get. As I said before, if you use all the dice, you may move only once to an adjacent hex. This ensures you always move each turn. Let's say, for another example, I'm using the black 5 and a green 4 to the potion tracks, and the leftover die is number 3, and I'm going in different direction. Let's say over here, 1, 2, 3. I put my number here. Next time I'm using all the dice and I'm just moving only once. I'm going here 4 and I get another feather. That for the movement, and I will explain the scoring now. So the game ends in one of 2 ways. If you fill all the potion bottles in one shelf of each color, so that means you must complete 1 red, 1 green and 1 black row. Or if you cross over all of the voodoo dolls, and you cross voodoo doll if you are not able to write any number in the bottles. How does the scoring goes? You get points for each complete row. You are getting the points on the rightmost bottle number, and if you are unlucky, if you write 0 on the last bottle, you will get 0 points. For each incomplete row, 1 point per filled blue bottle. And you see there are different color bottles in each row. You must fill numbers in each of them so you can get the points. If you only have 2 bottles, color bottles filled, let's say this is not filled, here's 2 and 8, you won't get any points. The next interesting thing is, if you write the number 9 in each of the rows, you will get 45 more points, and you're getting the points from your leftmost voodoo doll, and the player with the most points is the winner. So what can I say about the game? For me, every roll and write game are fun. Jujuman is also a pretty little fun game. The rules are pretty simple. You can play this game even if you don't have friends who like to play board games. But the rules can be simple, but the games offer you enough strategy and decision making to keep you interested and to want to play more. The scoring is pretty nice, very good. You can score in so many different ways. I love the game because it's print and play. You can print as many copies as you want, as you need, and you only need 3 dice. And even if you don't have dice, I don't know if you are really a board game if you don't have any dice in your collection, but the designer help you in that way, because in the end of the rule book it gives you opportunity and gives you a free website where you can use application to roll the dice. I just have a few recommendations. That doesn't mean that I don't like the game, but if this recommendation can be implemented, can be an even better game. So the first recommendation I have is maybe the game should come on 2 different sheets. The first one will be the potion tracks and the second will be the forest track. That way the forest track will be bigger and you will have a better awareness of where you finish the last move and when to start the next move. Second thing that I think that can be for better gaming experience is to use a pen or a sharp marker, because we tried it with pencil and it's really hard to see, especially again in the forest place, the forest track. And the last thing is about the length of the game. It says that it's 30 minutes, but I don't know if it's us and we don't know mathematics at all. But the first gameplay, it took us about an hour, maybe even more. Let's say we were learning the game, but it's not 30 minutes, 45, I could see it happening. So final conclusion is, I really don't see any reason why you shouldn't own this game. It's print and play, it's not taking any space in your collection. You can print it anytime you want to play. You can print it double-sided, you can laminate one of your sheets, but I don't recommend it, but because you will mess it a lot. So easy to learn, easy to set up, enough strategy to think, and a lot of opportunities to score. I recommend this game, try it, check out the Kickstarter page. That is all for me, see you in the next video.